Hello everyone, greetings of the day. In the previous lecture, we have discussed the agile process model. In today's lecture, we are going to discuss the another topic, that is plan driven development and agile development. In this lecture, we will discuss this plan driven and agile development with the help of uh, uh, differentiation. Okay, we are having one topic, that is plan driven versus agile development. So we are having two columns with us. In that, we have discussed the plan driven development along with the agile development. Let us start with the first point, the plan driven development and the agile driven development. In plan driven development, the output is associated with the stage is also identified. Means the output that we have obtained in the previous stage is going to play an important role in the another or the next level of your plan driven development. Means the output obtained in the one stage is used as a basis of planning for the latter stages of the software development. But on the other hand, the agile development, in the agile development approach, the design and implementations are considered as the main activity in the software development process. Only two activities can be highlighted in the agile development approach. Okay, in the diagram shown below, we can have look at the plan driven development, that we are having requirement engineering, then we are having requirement specification, and the third stage is there, that is design and implementation. We are going to implement the requirement engineering. Then after completing the requirement engineering, we are going to execute the another stage, that is requirement specification. By using the output of this requirement specification, that requirement specification output will be the basis for the design and implementation of your software development. Now, if there is any requirement change from the customer, then we are going to again do the requirement engineering stage. Then this cycle will be executed once again, that is requirement engineering, then the output received from this requirement engineering will be the basis for the requirement specification. Then this requirement specification will be implemented. The output of this requirement specification will be the basis of your design and implementation. So this will be the plan driven development. But in agile development, only two parts are important, that is implementation and the requirements. The design and the implementations are the main activities in the software development. So the requirement engineering will be there. From that requirement engineering, we are going to design and implement that design things. If there is any change, again we are going to do the requirement engineering. From that requirement engineering, we are again going to implement the design and implementation part of software development. So this is agile development. Then next part is there, that is in plan driven development, iteration occurs within each of the activity. Every activity has iteration in the plan driven development, but in agile development, iteration occurs across the different activities. There are different iterations according to the different activities. In the previous lecture, we have discussed the agile development model. In that, we have discussed that how the iterations are going to be occurred and how the different activities can be implemented in different iterations. So this is agile development. Now the communication between different activities done with the help of formal documentation. in plan driven development, we are going to execute or we are going to communicate with between the different activities with the help of formal documentation, and after this communication final requirement specification will be produced. In the last slide we have discussed that example, that figure. In that, in between requirement engineering and your design and implementation phase, we are having requirement specification stage. That requirement specification stage is not, will provide the final requirement specification to the developer. That requirement specification will be produced in the plan driven development. In agile development, the requirement specification and design are developed together to produce the final product. Both the requirement specification and design and implementation are going to be produced together to produce the final product. So this is in agile development. In the last slide in figure we have discussed this. The next is in plan driven software development, it uses the structure to control the risk. At the other hand, agile software development uses flexibility to control the risk. We can change or modify the code to control the risk. Then in plan driven development, it emphasizes formal communication and control. On the other hand, agile emphasizes informal communication and an ability to react to the change and uncertainty. Means in plan driven we are having formal communications. In agile development we are going to use the informal communication. The next is, it is less adaptive in nature. The plan driven development is less adaptive in nature, but the agile development is more adaptive in nature. You can adapt with agile development and it can be used for the software development process. The examples of plan driven developments are traditional project management, then unified process. The example of agile development is Scrum or the extreme programming. The Scrum and extreme programming are the part that we are going to discuss in our coming lectures. So this is the plan driven development and agile development. In next lecture we will discuss the next topic. Thank you.